Hello, YouTube. See if I can find some better lighting. I was doing this message because I kind of had a what I called a wake up call in some sense. Um, I was here in my home and I was sitting here thinking over my life. I'm 41 years old. I'm married. I have three daughters, and I'm always have been a person who supports others. And the reason why I'm making this video and the reason why I'm sharing it, because maybe someone else feels the way that I feel. But today I felt like I had an awakening in my life. And that awakening is that you spend so much of your life. I know I have spent the last 20 years of my life saying yes to a lot of things in my life, yes to a lot of people in my life, only to find myself in a position where either I'm lacking something, whether it be self-confidence, self-worth, financially, or just anything. Lacking real friends, for people who really care, lacking those things in life. And I found myself taking advice of others. Okay, if you would live this way, or if you will just go to school and do this, or if you taking in all the everything to seem like this is what's gonna happen in order to change your life for the better. Only to find that when you're going through, you really find those people that's there with the oh woe is me for you. And I had an awakening today. And in my awakening, I found that I have put my whole life in a box. And yay, I celebrate others, whether they get married, whether they get a new job, new money, new car, um, they graduation, birthdays, whatever. I found myself always saying yes to others, even when I know that I should have been putting that time in myself. And I decided that I'm going to go on a mission of saying no. Not in a bad way, but yes to myself and no to other things that is not more important than God, myself, my marriage, my children. I have lived my life out of those sequences and out of that order for so long that it has really brought me to some of the lowest points in my life. I've always found myself on an up and down slope. And I know when you live this life, that's how life is. Your plans may, be this, but, there's a wave of plans that God has for you. Everybody said, write a book. Why should I write a book? It's like everybody has something for you than what you have for yourself. And I'm at a point where it's time to say yes to Anita. In a couple of months, I'll be 42. I will not spend the next 42 years lacking in no areas of my life. I will not spend the next 42 years lacking in the area of, okay, my finances are out of order. I'm living from paycheck to paycheck, or, being not having self-worth or self-confidence, or not being able to share who I am. I want to be able to take people write their book and put, their life in a book. I'm at a point in my life where that, again, to me, that's a box. You know what I mean? I am a book. You know what I mean? I don't want to spend time putting things in a book. And why, if a person is standing in front of me and say, "Hey, how did you, get through this, or how did you get through that?" I'd rather just share. And I'm sharing that I'm starting a no campaign for myself. And for those who want to join, feel free. I just want to say no. I don't have to be the way that I am. I don't have to be at everything. Everybody don't have to, like me. And that was one of my things where when someone don't like me, it made me feel a certain way. If I didn't go to a certain thing, or they talking about me because I didn't show up. But I found out in saying yes so much that people say no to you when it comes to things that you need in your life. Whether it be a phone call, whether it be a talk, whether it be just a shoulder to lean on. No one has time for themselves, because once you have carried them through their all their yeses in their life and supported them, they're no longer available to you. They're like who they don't know who they are. They become a new person overnight. There were times when I was out looking for employment and I knew people, that could have gotten me, to the front door if need be, even if it was just answering the phone. But no one chose to do so because it was all about them. Yeah, Nita, thank you for the talk. Thank you for the advice. But boom, this had happened, fell in my lap, and you no longer exist in my life. I'm saying all of this to say that I want to be better than I've been in the past. I don't want to continue to say yes to things that is not beneficial to myself or my family. I don't want to say yes to things to people who are not beneficial to myself or my family. And it's sad to say that in our own communities, you cannot even find that support. You cannot even find that help. Everybody, loves what they say, a cheerful giver. But no one's actually cheerful. They are always grumping and grinding about why you the way you are, why you're going through your current situations. And I've been through a lot of things that people say, oh, I would write a book. I don't want to write a book. There, I said it. I don't want to write a book. When the opportunity comes for me to share, I'd rather share. But I am making a decision to climb out of this box. And in this box that have sat with me my whole life have been depression, low self-esteem, financial lack, the whole thing about putting God in a box. He's so much bigger. I am about to see that. And I'm about to test that. I don't know how. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. This even a test for me to even do what I'm doing. But I want to come out of that box. It's like being in the box with the top off and you refuse to come out because they said this is it. This was all in here. I want to pull the labels off whatever somebody has said. This is good for me. That is good for me. Or what I've heard in a word or whatever. And just finally say, okay, God, I'm totally naked before you. And I want to see what's out there for me. I know I'm not the only person in this situation. And that's the reason why I have decided to share this video. Because a lot of us, we sit and we put on a mask. That's another thing that's in the box, is a mask. Not literally like a mask, because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. I don't cover it up, but I cover it up well in the spiritual thing. I try to be, I cover up, the pain, the hurt, the disappointments, the past that continuously try to chase me down and grab me, the people that I've lost, the people that I walked out of my life, the people I gravitate to that, my upbringing, where I came from, all of that. But I want to be better. And I know some people say, oh, by 41, you should be this, that, and the third. Well, life for me didn't go that well. Some of it by choice, some of it by just life in general. Am I whining and complaining about it? No. I'm just saying that I have finally come to a realization that my path is totally different than what I had really imagine for myself. And part of it is that I have kind of shackled myself to being a yes ma'am to people when really I want to be a no. And me starting a no campaign doesn't mean that I'm being mean. It's that I'm starting to take time out for myself and finding who I am and what I am and what I am actually placed here on this earth to do. Time is short. And I thank God for His grace and His mercy that He allowed me to even be here for 41 years, because I know a lot of people who haven't made it thus far. But I thank God that He has allowed me to make it to this point. But I don't want to waste the next 40 some odd years not doing what I've been placed here to do. So I just want to share that with you guys on YouTube and pray that I find this path that I'm in, getting ready to walk into. And those who may feel or understand what I'm going through, share, comment, anything, to push forward. Don't, if you're tired of saying yes, I say, hey, this is for us. This is for all of us. Let us do the right thing. But I know I'm tired of being yes. I want to say yes to my purpose, yes to my destiny, yes to my life, to live it the way God has called me to live it, and no longer continue to live, on the forefront of being fake and not being real with myself. And I want to just do what I've been purposed here to do. And y'all, I'm going to tell you, I have seen it all. I have been through some things, and maybe one day I get to share that, but I've been through some trials. I've been through some tribulations. I did some things that I didn't think I would do. My whole life, people say, you should model, you should model, you should model. Okay. I did a contest one time, not really looking to win the contest. Won the contest, did a little photo shoot. So maybe that was one of my dreams. But my dream is I would really like to share one day what I've been through. I'm still going through some things. I'm not where I need to be right now, to be honest, but I'm just tired of being the yes woman. But now I'm going to turn that yes into a positive, which is going to be a yes for me, a yes to come out of this box, a yes to pull myself up. Since you find yourself in this box, you find that a lot of people not willing to pull you up, to grab your hand and say, come on, let's go. Especially, with in our community, some of us, not all of us, so don't get, out of whack. But some of us, we're not willing to pull each other. Instead of pulling each other, we rather down each other. But again, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I just want to say, just pray my strength that I can finally learn to say yes to myself and no to things that's not going to even benefit or help grow myself. So thanks you guys from YouTube for even taking the time out to even listen and to even play this video. And you have a wonderful rest and enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend.